This young man was truly incredible. He got bitten by a zombie, but his body didn't change at all. Later, he slipped and fell into a river, where a female zombie tried to drain his life force. But instead of being harmed, he somehow caused all her wrinkles to vanish. Moments later, the female zombie transformed into a beautiful woman. The young man made it safely back to shore. But the woman wasn't done, she followed him from underwater. Just as she was about to drag him away, his team arrived just in time. They captured her and brought her back to the house for investigation. Judging from the scratch marks on the inside of her coffin, they concluded she had been buried alive. While the young man was cleaning her body in preparation for cremation, he noticed something strange. A tear fell from the corner of her eye. He was shocked, but an older man nearby insisted it was just condensation from the cold. The young man believed him and continued pushing her toward the cremation furnace. But just as he started the machine, a hot wind blew away the talisman on her body. Suddenly, the woman sprang to life and quietly hopped up behind him. The young man thought he was doomed, but to his surprise, she didn't mean him any harm. Even stranger, she began to mimic his every move. Seeing this, he playfully laid down in the cremation chamber, trying to trick her. But she seemed to sense the danger and instead kept following him. From then on, no matter where he went, she followed. Passers-by even thought they were a couple and didn't want to interrupt. Seeing no way to get rid of her, he hid her inside a cabinet. But she panicked and started trembling violently. That's when he remembered how she had died, buried alive. He immediately apologized and let her out, even inviting her to sleep next to him. The two grew closer. One day, while bored at home, he washed her hair and gave her a modern makeover. When she saw her reflection, she smiled a real, human smile. He later brought her to visit his grandma. Grandma thought she was his girlfriend and treated her kindly. The woman only nodded in response to everything. When Grandma asked if they had already shared a room, the woman nodded again. Grandma was thrilled. The young man, on the other hand, was extremely awkward. One day, while walking down the street, he was suddenly attacked by a zombie. Just as he was being strangled, the woman sensed he was in danger. Despite the burning sunlight, she dashed through the streets to reach him. She tackled the zombie away from the young man. Right then, his master arrived and struck the zombie with a sword. The creature instantly turned to ash. But when the master raised his sword again, aiming at the woman, the young man quickly stepped in front to stop him. Would the master spare the female zombie?